that pH is with those clients, nearly 24 hours a day, they can make or break the experience in a hurry.
Absolutely. I get guys come up to me, potential clients, they'll come up to the trade shows, come up to the booth, and I've been told I am cruelly honest. And just the way it is, guys will come up to me and why should we hunt with you as opposed to this guy and this guy? And I say, listen, man, here's what you need to do. You have to determine what it is, you want to get out of the hunt. You need to determine your budget. You need to talk to a lot of guys, and who gives you the warm and fuzzy, that's probably who you want to hunt with, because you're going to spend a lot of time with that guy in camp. If he comes across as a prick right from the get-go, guess what? In Africa, he's going to be a real prick.
Hmm.
So you need to find out who you're comfortable with. I mean, I can tell you all about us, and why I think you should hunt with us, why we're better at certain things. And but any company is only as good as the areas they hunt. And all the personality in the world and all the client care in the world is no substitute for lack of game. You have to be in an area with game. That's usually more expensive. You see these little cheap hunts being advertised. These are guys in shit areas. They just don't have the areas. They don't have the quota. They don't produce the trophies. The best areas require exclusivity, and to get exclusivity means you have to take a lot of quota, which means you have to be a pretty big company to do it. Otherwise, you're just in there with everybody else, trying to get one or two of this or that. So yeah, I explain to guys how it works, and the main thing is, are you comfortable with the guy you're going with? And because you're going to spend a lot of time with that guy, you need to learn about him, you need to talk to him, and you need to see if your personalities are going to clash or if you're going to get along in the field. And believe me, that PH doesn't care how many white-tailed deer you shot. And I tell them, guys come up, I said, well, I'll tell you what, man, in Africa, you can shoot all the whitetail you see for free. I won't charge you anything for it. I said, we're there to hunt mostly buffalo. My guys are buffalo hunters. We're a serious company, but we have a hell of a good time in camp. And you'll see the difference between our camps and everybody else's. It is, I mean, my goodness, we have a lot of parties. We do a lot of partying, but we have a dangerous life, and we live, we're like a bunch of fighter pilots in combat all the time.